Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all well. Welcome to my film and TV channel. And today we have a movie review from the wonderful people sometimes at Netflix. So we've got a little Netflix film today, and it's that time of year, isn't it? I'm doing this, recording this in, I think it's now the 8th or 9th of October. I can't remember, it's early October anyway. So we've got a Halloween film. I mean, I like a really good Halloween film. Is this a good Halloween film? Well, let's have a talk about it. Yeah, we're going to have a look at Hubie Halloween today. Hubie Halloween. So please, if you're new to the channel, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications, make sure your notifications are set to public so you get these, otherwise you won't if they're set to private, which a lot of people's are and they don't realise. And please, if you enjoy this and try and inform and a little bit of entertainment perhaps as we go through this, please, thumbs ups are always nice. I'm trying to get between 10 and 15, I usually get between 8 and 12 at the moment, so if we can beat that 12 mark, please, much appreciated. Get the thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. Right, yes, Netflix, 102 minutes, Hubie Halloween. Felt a bit longer to me, which sort of gives it away what I thought of this thing. A comedy mystery. Cameron, on a sad point, Cameron Boyce was going to appear in this movie before his death on July the 6th, 2019. Boyce would have reunited with his former co-stars Peyton List and Karen Bra from Disney Channel's Jessie, as well as his former co-stars from Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2. This film is dedicated to him. Directed by Stephen Brill, who many moons ago, one of my sort of favourite, well, not favourite films, but I did enjoy it more than a lot of people seem to. Little Nicky, obviously Stephen Brill directed that, he's done this one as well. Written by Adam Sandler and Tim Herlihy. It stars Sandler himself, of course, Kevin James, Julie Bowen, the lovely, gorgeous, wonderful, fantastic Julie Bowen, made it worthwhile watching for me, Maya Rudolph and Ray Liotta, Steve Buscemi and Rob Schneider. So there you go, you've got all his Happy Gilmore, all Happy Madison, all Mr. Gill, all his guys there, Mr. Sandler's mob, haven't you, in this? So he gets all these actors together. What's it about? Well, Hubie Dubois patrols his hometown of Salem every Halloween to ensure that everyone is safe. News of an escaped convict and the appearance of a new neighbour make Hubie suspicious, and when his fellow townsfolk start to disappear, he struggles to convince the police that monsters are real, leaving him to save the day. So little hints of Ernest Saves Halloween and stuff like this in there, haven't we? I think I'd rather Ernest came back, to be honest. I'll go and watch another couple of the Ernest films, to be honest with you. I'm giving everything away here of what I thought of this film, aren't I? Any good? Is it any good? Well, here we go. Rotten Tomatoes. The film holds an approval rating of 53%. This is based on 19 reviews, an average rating of 5.48 out of 10. On Metacritic, the film has an average of 54 out of 100, so virtually the same, based on 12 critics, and scores anywhere between 3.8 and 6.9 out of 10. Roger Moore from Movie Nation didn't think much of it. He only gave it 3.8 and said, a few pranks, some slapstick, some pratfalls with a modern stooge as the hero. Not many laughs, but hey, he's keeping the moron comedy genre alive. RogerEgbert.com, Brian Tellerico, he only gave it 5 out of 10. He wasn't overly impressed. Hubie Halloween is just generally entertaining enough to be harmless, while also being the kind of movie that people will have trouble remembering exists by the time he makes Tommy Thanksgiving. Let's hope not. And Polygon's Karen Han, a bit more lively, a bit more likeable. She likes it a little bit more. 6.9 out of 10. The humour being volleyed around in Hubie Halloween isn't malicious. Sandler as Hubie is most always the butt of the joke, and the gags are mostly gross outs rather than jabs at any specific people. Hubie Halloween may not be uncut gems, it certainly isn't, but it excels at being what it is, a comedy that's easy to watch and easy to forget about. Yeah, well, Internet Movie Database, the scores aren't great. It's got almost 3,000 scores and reviews have been left, but most of the written reviews are very positive, and I did see some of these before I started watching the movie, unfortunately, so I was expecting it to be, I was quite happy and expecting it to be not typical Adam Sandler, which I do enjoy. Some of the comments, a fun watch with good intentions but not the best execution. Absolutely solid Sandler comedy. Typical Adam Sandler flick. Vaguely offensive tropes. A lot of unjust negativity. One of the better Adam Sandler films. Dumb humour done right. This had so much potential, but it just felt lazy and tired. It does not matter how silly it is. It's pure fun. It's entertainment at its best. Wow, this movie sucked. And Dave asked the question, and I sort of echo a bit of this actually. What happened to Adam? He asked this on the 8th of October 2020. I remember when Adam Sandler made movies like 50 First Dates and The Wedding Singer. What happened to him? Do yourself a favour, skip this disaster and just watch one of those, even if you've seen them before. Yeah, so I sort of echo a little bit of that. On to my thoughts of this. I have to agree with that last comment there. I mean, there's some people saying it's wonderful, it's one of his best films, etc. Whether they're connected with the film in some way, I'm not too sure, but I have seen a lot of love out there for this effort, but I am really struggling to understand why. I do love stupid, I do love silly, I do love Adam Sandler. Some of his early stuff is absolutely fantastic, and Uncut Gems, alright, total juxtaposition for Adam Sandler. Uncut Gems was superb, but the some, and his early stuff, excellent. But I'm not sure really what this film is, to be honest with you. It's so sad to see so many really good actors, so much potential. I think someone mentioned it before. So much potential being given such awful material to use, such a waste of time. And why does he's done this a few times, obviously, with Adam Sandler? Why does he use that stupid voice? I struggle to understand most of what he was saying, and it just sort of ruins it totally. Well, if it can be ruined any more than it ruined itself with its script, etc. I'm not too sure, but that stupid voice he uses, I just don't understand why he does it. I mean, great comedy, Halloween movies are few and far between. I still love Hocus Pocus, and all these years later, Nightmare Before Christmas, I'll watch that. So I was really hoping for something a little bit special here with Adam Sandler doing a Halloween. I mean, it's sort of, with the cast as well, I mean, it's sort of got a hit, even stupid hit. He's got it all over it, hasn't it? But I say it was so disappointing. I mean, the thing is as well, they could have probably tweaked it a little. As I was watching the thing, I thought, yeah, if you look at the synopsis there that I've just read out, it's not that bad, the synopsis. It's not a bad idea, but it's just so poorly done. And it's really, I mean, to me anyway, it was totally unfunny. I didn't enjoy it at all. I mean, this director, as I said, was responsible for Little Nicky, and that wasn't universally liked at the time. But that was perhaps where he was. Most people say Adam Sandler was sort of, he'd gone up and then he was slowly coming down. But I liked Little Nicky, despite the stupid voice, because he used a stupid voice in that, didn't he? But this could have been at least anywhere near that level. It would have been better, but it isn't. It would have been good, but it isn't. It just isn't. I mean, the only time I actually smiled or laughed was during the bloopers in the end credits, where they're showing some of the outtakes in the end, and and I could at least watch a few scenes containing Julie Bowen, who I have an old man crush on, I must admit. I'm so sad, but Julie Bowen sort of kept me watching this, because I was just looking for something to happen. I was looking for something to liven up, and there was times in the movie I thought, it might get going now and be a bit funnier, but I'm sorry, I didn't appreciate this, and I love stuff. It's just another poor Happy Madison offering, unfortunately. I was pretty devastated, because I was looking forward to this. So my little review score, I'm only going to give it 4 out of 10, which is quite low, but as I say, I might be missing something, because I do like, it's not that I don't like this type of film, I love this type of film. I can turn my head off and enjoy these sort of things, and looks wise it was superb. I mean, that's what I mean, everything was there for it to be a good movie. The actors, the sets, the cinematography, everything was there. It was all available, but they didn't make any real use of it, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm only going to give it 4 out of 10. I was, as you can probably tell, I'm a little bit disappointed with this effort. The poster, well, I've used that poster. That's a fantastic poster. At least the poster's good. I'd have, if I could buy that, I'd have, buy that. I'd have that on the wall, no problem. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful poster, especially if you like the actors as well. I think there's 2 or 3 posters, but that's the one that's my favourite anyway. So I'm going to give the poster a 7 out of 10, because I think the poster's superb. So it totally hammers the film today, whichever's the film 4 out of 10, the poster 7 out of 10. Please, Adam, I mean, just as I say, Uncut Gems, I was pleasantly surprised by that last year, but you know, I want a decent comedy. We've not had a decent comedy, I'm afraid, from the Happy Madison Productions, Adam Sandler's productions for quite a while now, and it's such a shame that we haven't. But this, in my opinion, isn't it, even though there are people out there who reckon it's very good and one of his best, but I have no idea where they've got that from. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please check my links on screen. If you follow or friend me on Facebook and Twitter, I do check every couple of days and follow and friend everyone back, so that'd be great. I post movie stuff on there and TV stuff. And obviously, if you're into football, I do little vlogs on Manchester City, my team, City's past and present, so history vlogs and City present. So please check the playlist for those, and I'll tweet and put on Facebook stuff about that as well. And please, if you can check out my website, my little day job, movieGameNostalgia.com, for old rare DVDs, movie posters from the 90s and 2000s, and some board games as well. I don't think even think I've got a decent Halloween poster on there. I'm gutted. I was just gonna have a look for one and stick it on the wall, but I don't think I've got one. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Please leave your comments what you think, if you were disappointed or am I wrong. I mean, perhaps I've missed something on this, and I was really willing to enjoy this. I really set myself up to enjoy this film, but I felt very let down in the end. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families, and more importantly, let's all look after each other. Until we meet again, another movie review or drama review or an information vlog or perhaps even a movie quiz. Please stay safe, everyone. It's Bernard saying goodbye for now. Thanks for watching.